No well wishes.
No, they not put
I'm
nothing to bed.
sorry.
Hey y'all,
Wow. This is
how are you?
I'm
I'm listening
sorry.
to the
I
update on what
closed
happened to
my
Tamar
back door
Braxton.
because
All it's saying is
the
they don't know
Bible
either. Okay.
it
Now, thanks for dropping by. I'm Grand Madam, and you are with the Grand Collective. If you're new to the channel, thanks for popping in. If you're an old veteran on my day ones, hey y'all, glad to see you again. But something weird is about that, and I hate to say it, but I'm gonna come out. This is gonna be a mother talk. It's as it's as rough out here for middle-aged women dating, socializing, or whatever you want to call it these days, as it is for teenage girls. Now, hello, Jackie B. Hey, TT. Now, what in the hell happened? I mean, it's scary because we could have almost lost her. And you've got to, I don't know, you've got to tell a middle aged woman be mindful of where you are and who you're with, just like you talk to a teenager who doesn't know any better. I'm not blaming Tamar, but damn, girl, how do you go out for a night a night with a friend and end up damn near dead? Okay, how do you do that? Um, yeah, I'm going to look into that. But before we do, we're going to do the breathing thing and this little 3-second, 3-minute meditation starting right about now. Hey, Kat. I can't see it. I don't have my Unartha. Hello, Unartha. Um, let's just do this. Yeah, I'm a little irritated right about now because it's scary. It's scary. And I have a daughter that age. That naive? Possibly. Hi, Gina. Jackie B. Hello. So let's get ready, get comfortable. Close your eyes. We're going to inhale through the nose for 3 seconds. Hold it for 3 seconds. Exhale through the mouth for 3 seconds. We're going to do it 3 times. And I know some of you are busy, busy typing in the chat when I feel that you should be breathing. So let's get grounded. Help me get grounded too, because well, we'll see. I get nervous when women are attacked like that for God knows who, and nobody's held responsible. It happens more often than you know, ladies. How do I know? I worked in workers' comp for many years. You'd be surprised. Let's do this because I'm getting ready to get triggered. Too late. I'm triggered. You'd be surprised how many women are killed right there on the damn job. Never makes the papers. You'd be surprised how many women are beaten damn near to death, raped right on their own job. Never meets the papers. Sometimes never even meets a police report. Moving right along. Let's do this right now. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale through the mouth. Breathe in. Hold it. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, breathe in. Hold it. Then exhale through the mouth. Okay. That changed my energy a bit. Okay. I'm more solid now. Okay. I am going to use true crime and what's beneath. Now, the YouTube social media is talking about her beef with Funky Deneva. Oh, and she and Funky Deneva went out and he dressed up like a man, or is it she dressed up like a man? Whatever. Funky Deneva, born male, dressed up like a man when they went out. I'm like, okay, okay. I mean, conservative too. I've never seen him look like that. A nice cream color hoodie type pullover shirt and slacks. I'm used to Funky Deneva wearing some crazy stuff, but then again, that could just be a character. We never really know. Hi, Jackie B, Gina. Hey. So let's just see. What in the world? Okay, tarot team. please come. Help us with this reading. Kayla, Miss Aziel, surround this reading, the viewers, and me in my home with your flaming swords to knock out all negative attachments or karma to this reading. Thank you. What happened to Tamar? She has a broken nose and 4 missing teeth, and she was immobile, which means that sounds like a snap kick to the face, or one hell of a right jab or left jab to the face, or a front kick to the. That was a powerful. Whatever she hit, she couldn't do that to her face falling down. That was directed to her face. Oh, and she doesn't remember what happened. They need to do some brain scans. I hope. And being immobile, that's now you're talking about your spine. God knows, I hope that girl's okay. She's made some questionable decisions, haven't we all? God knows that girl. I hope that girl's okay. What happened to Tamar over the weekend? How did she end up hurt so bad? That is severe. That's not like she went out, got drunk, fell all over. No, this is a severe attack. It is severe. That is not an accident. What happened to Tamar? And who did it? And Funky Geneva is making absolutely sure to say that, they went out, a bunch of them. It was a bunch of them. And when they went back to the hotel, that he made a point of saying he went to his car and left and met somebody somewhere else. They went somewhere else. And she, and evidently some other people, went up to her room. So, and it's really reminiscent of that girl of the Miss Robinson. I can't remember her name. Starts with an SH, who was killed down there in Mexico. That's what it is to me. But anyway, hi Charlotte, how are you? What happened to Tamar? And who done it? What happened to Tamar and who done it and why? Okay. Oh, you see that? So somebody was really pissed off. Didn't I tell y'all? Crime of passion. That's somebody mad enough to kill. Tamar, what have you gotten yourself into? What did I just say? Mad enough to kill. Oh, good God, girl. Under the mind control, under the influence. Well, she was definitely under the influence. Maybe the other person was also. At the beach or beached, I don't know what that means. But these cars are literal aliens. Don't tell me she didn't know this person. Stranger. Oh. Mountains means obstacles and difficulties. So this is someone she was not. This is the bottom of the deck. Oh, bottom of the deck. This is somebody she didn't even know and could not get along with. This is getting weirder and weirder. Oh, my Lord, child. And to me, it looks like, I don't know. Okay. Mountains means this is a problem. Obstacles. Problem person. This is bottom of the deck now. They're weird. This says promotion. The door's open again. Men are working. Okay. And they were older. So this could be an old, well, I was going to say an old queen. That's Funky Geneva. Okay. Oh, my goodness. But, okay. They're picking up. This is serial killer. Serial killer. Somebody maybe secretly wants you dead, wanted her dead or something. Whoever it is, it was a bugaboo, a pain in the hip pocket, who's always around. and we're talking organized crime. Now, allegedly, it doesn't have to be Funky Minerva, no, because he said he was out. He said he was out. He left and went with somebody else. But it's interesting that we have a take on organized crime here. I'm going back to the top. It was a meeting. Yeah, she went up with other people. She went to her room, or it was a group of them. They were gifted something. Okay, I pretty much they were gifted a evergreen accomplice partner in crime. So this is saying it's an accident. Uh-oh, a situation. Now I'm wondering. It's my girl again. Hold on a second. Hey, girl. I'm doing a reading. I'm live. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. Bye bye. It's good to have check with the elderly. Always call and check with the elderly. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. And whoever she was with is nowhere around. I wonder, allegedly, if she hasn't made one of them Diddy phone calls. Women do it too, you know. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she has a mouth on her. Well, she had one. That's one of the first things I thought about. And let me put my glasses on so I can read this. Yeah, she has a mouth on her, and she's also feels protected because of herself. Well, hello, Patricia Boston. And Doris, hi. Rosa, hello. Um, yeah, Doris, I'm with you on that. That's a possibility. Hey, Kristen, love you too. But yeah, but we're gonna go even deeper now. And it was the wrong one. I don't know. You know how they show these celebrities throwing these hissy fits. There was a meeting, there was a gift, there was an accomplice in crime, and something happened. And here this keeps coming up. Keeps coming up. Okay, I'll put these cards, and now let's pick up over here. What's behind all this? Because basically, Tamar just got butt wet. It was a bad beating, though. Bad. Okay. Then everyone wants to point the finger at Funky Geneva because of their rift, and they were trying to pull it together at the scene. You know, not at the scene, but they went out to someplace special, and cameras are flashing. What is behind this? I'm using the what lies beneath. Crime of passion. A meeting. The drugs. On the beach. Somebody was on the beach. I still don't know what this beach means. Alien. Alien. Unless they were, I don't know where they were. But here we have mountains. We have the beach. Damn it, they don't sound like Hawaii, but I don't know where they were. This older person who's always hanging around was a bugaboo, or showing up when they least wanted to be invited. Hi, Shirley. And now we have organized crime. So whatever happened to her, a beating like that can very well also be a warning. We'll see. What happened to Tamar and who did it? What happened and who did it? What happened and who did it and why? So we have the energy. We have Oh Lord. Okay, there goes Verizon. We have the image of the whole. The energy is all wrong. The energy switched from festive to oh. As soon as this other person showed up, or these other people showed up, she was meeting with. She had people she didn't know also. There you go. Just mess up the truck or just tear out the window. People's fences. Okay, moving right along. What is behind all this? What is behind all this? Now, I have something about an accident that happened on the beach. What is behind this? Crime of passion, homicide, mind control, beach, aliens. I don't think space kind. Meeting gift, a partners in kind, accomplice, accident, love. Clarifying aliens, we have the mountains, obstacles, grandparents, serial killer, bugaboo, organized crime. So whatever they were dealing with was a problem, or whatever she was dealing with was an ongoing problem. Oh, look at this. Caught up. Game over. Bad choices. Hey, Kamoyo. This is getting bad. This is getting like I said, opening. I said, you mean to tell me you've got to train these middle-aged women to recognize the room and social cues like you do your own teenage daughter or granddaughter to keep her from getting her teeth knocked out? Look at this. Doesn't this feel like that situation where the girl down in Mexico was murdered, beaten to death? It feels the same. And here, look, we had the okay. That's what was going on, and something went left. That's what was going on, and something went left. She's gonna try something new and different. Bottom of the deck, total drama. Mm-hmm. Total drama, promiscuity, and fighting for what you love. Look at this. Someone showed up to set the record straight. Doing drugs. Everybody had to be, yeah, they were all high. Old news. Somebody felt they were being played. Fake apology. And this private relationship here, business, that's a side chick, side dude situation. Oh, dang, girl. Now I'm gonna let's do it this way. Rider waits, but I think we can all pretty much can see what happened. A situation that went left, a potential Diddy kind of party that went left. You know, they never talk about that. I dropped the card. They never talk about what happens when those parties go left. And I mean, there's some vicious beatings from those parties, which is why I do not indulge. Okay. I don't judge. I just do not indulge. You never get my little brown frame up there because there are also times when you don't make it back from the party. And since I don't know really who's following me and who's not, um, Shanquella. Yes. That's what this reads like. Back in my day, well, back in the day, this is few years before I was out dating, um, something like that happened to a woman, and she ended up being a fixture in a reservoir, the fountain fixture. She was out there for decades. I'm not for decades. No, she wasn't out there for decades, but she floated up with the water in the reservoir, in the middle of the reservoir. Her name was Shirley, and for decades there was a great mystery: who killed Shirley? How did Shirley get up there? Yo, you're not gonna believe this. I don't know if it's true. I didn't stick around to find out, but I was told that one of my boyfriends had done it. I left. He was older. That's another reason I don't. Younger girls do not need to be around older men like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was much older than I was. If he took out Shirley, if he saw Shirley, if he dated Shirley, and he told me how he did it and who was with him. I'm like, and he said, "Don't you dare!" I met this guy. I was working part time with this guy. We were just trying to make money. It was a hustle. I was doing. I wasn't doing construction work. I would just come in and sweep. But one of the workers, the foreman, he's a foreman there. And I don't know, we sitting around the desk payday, drinking with the old heads. And I happened to mention his name or something, and he said, "What? Oh no, you are not. You are not to see him again. He killed Shirley." I'm like, "What?" No. That's a hell of a damn discussion right there. Toe up from the floor, Charlotte. Charlotte. That had to be a front snap kick. Pretty decent snap. That front snap kick, hell of a jab. Oh, I forgot baseball bat. That was severe. That was not being pushed down or smashed into what? No. So we're gonna find out. I got these now. What that girl got herself into now. Some people just need to sit quietly. Hey, Janet Jackson, and just be still. No phones, no social media, nothing, no TV, no radio, nothing. Just sit still for 30 days. Order your food and your drink. That's the only outside contact you have with a living human being until you get your head right. Because that, and I don't know, in the spiritual, one of the spiritual traditions that I do follow, when your life is so out of order or where you are out of sync with nature so far, it's one of three things that's going to happen to you. Number one, you're going to end up in the emergency room. Number two, you're going to end up being dead. Number three, you're going to be left completely and totally alone. Scratch that. In solitary confinement. You're going to jail. And that's one of the big three. And I'm going to leave that right there. Emergency room, graveyard, jail cell. And this is her emergency room. And then she couldn't accept it. What happened to Tamar Braxton in the hotel room? What happened? Who did what? What was it about? I'm not going to be on here too long, folks. Oh, I put my article up on Substack. It's under my name, Carol Smith Ray, but it's also Grand M01, Grand M01. If you're interested, I left a link in the post. Okay, what happened to Tamar Braxton? What happened to Tamar? If you have any other ideas where I should start posting my articles, let me know in the comments. Thank you. What happened to Tamar? What happened to Tamar? Overall energy. Four of Cups, disappointment. Ten of Swords, betrayal. So this disappointment is big. This disappointment is huge. Now let's find out disappointment behind what? Tamar, what the hell did you done? Regret. This is the Five of Cups. So you're going from the Four of Cups to the Five of Cups. This is disappoint. This is huge. This is huge. And then there's the fact that somebody tried to kill her. Let's keep going. They at least tried to disfigure her. They did. When they knocked her teeth out. Well, they did when they broke her new nose. That's some hella hatred. Okay. Instability, up and down situation, Two of Pentacles. And we have somebody acting a fool. Money and wealth. So she was bringing home the bag again. That was good. She's trying to be happy. Nine of Cups. But something was going on with her. Nine of Swords is anxiety. We have the Nine of Swords. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Swords. You know, sometimes when those actors and actresses and those performers are in between gigs and they don't have any money and the rent or the mortgage is due, they do some hustling. And here's the Moon. This is delusion. This is shadow stuff. Things done behind the scenes. This is also the card of the druggist. The foggy head, foggy listening. They just can't pull it together because they're in La La Land. This is my La La Land card. This is La La Land. Mm-hmm. Could be La La Land regarding this person, but she has this energy too. This is King of Wands energy. This energy is the go-getter. This is the person you give them you just tell them what you want, and they'll create a whole strategy, a whole campaign, and run it for you. That's Tamar too. And a lot of that is Aries energy, Aries and Leo energy, some Sagittarius too. And here we have the Six of Cups. I'm not sure if the Six of Cups is talking about her past celebrity or children. We'll see. Let's see what the next card is. That should tell us something. Past celebrity, past money. Look, Nine of Pentacles. That's past money. That's old money. That's money from residuals from back there, back in the day, years ago. Uh-oh. Here's a lawsuit. I didn't know anything. Did you know anything about her being in a lawsuit? I didn't. That's the Justice card. Was she being sued? Or was she suing someone? Okay, here's the party people. This is in, okay, what happened? The mental challenge. Ooh. This is the Eight of Swords. So she's all tied up emotionally, but about what? And she's stuck. Girlfriend's messed up. Let me see what. Hold on. That was. Hold on. Now, where are my? I'm going to clarify the Eight of Swords, imprisoned in the mind here. Imprisoned in the mind, imprisonment of the body. What is the Eight of Swords? I, I hope she didn't drive at the wrong person that had to be taught a lesson. I really do. But we'll see in a minute. I'm getting the feeling that it was like a hit. Hmm. What is the Eight of Swords? This is a lot of worry. This is a lot of fear. This is a lot of anxiety. 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. She knew it was coming. She just didn't expect it that way. Mm. What? What? Who's 2.4 million? What? Come on, you. Oh my God, yes. Yes, Camellia. I'm right now. The card said organized crime. You don't be chaotic with organized crime. They'll get you together, right? Or put your lights out. Um, Eight of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords? Clarifying with the Gypsy cards. Mm-mm-mm. And while I'm thinking about it, folks, I'm going to be updating my membership videos this week. So be on the lookout. I'm going to try to finish the Hermetic Principles in the Tarot. Oh, we have Servant. Young woman. So we have female energy around her. Yeah, a woman could have done it too. She had that much of a foot. Merchant. Some transactions were going on. Size. Okay, this is a sigh. Things not working out. All right, this is the doctor that showed up. So that's not telling you too much. Okay, bottom of the deck, fortune. Oh, 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 oh. You know, she could have also gotten involved with the wrong person. Been with the wrong person at the wrong time. We have fortune, having a good time, then misfortune, all hell loose, breaks loose, and the communication. Look at this. Fortune is the blind lady with the, what does she have here? those are dollars and cents. Good fortune, like hitting the jackpot at the lottery at the casino. Then right next to it you have the tower, and right next to that you have it's like a check. A communication. Now, while they were together, here comes the haughtiness. I have love, haughtiness, and cheerfulness. Somebody's getting arrogant in the end. Somebody's really getting arrogant in the group that was in the hotel room with her. Okay. And there's Malady. That's her in bed. What the hell happened? Things went left in that hotel room. And what I still don't see is I'm thinking 5 of Wands, conflict, fight, battling. No, it wasn't a fight. That was an assault. Boom! Oh, one hell of a headbutt could have done that too, maybe. Something was said. Something's been said. Transactions made. Did she owe these girls some money? Let's check the justice. What is justice? What is justice? So far, we have things went left in the hotel room after the partying. And she feels that she was betrayed by her friends or a friend. Camellia says she owes. We did get organized crime. We got the DRUGS. Girl, that'll get you worse than that. Didn't pay. Look what they did to what's in Miss Brown. Miss Simpson. I'm sorry. Miss Brown Simpson. They took her head off. What is justice? What is justice? What is justice? All of this is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Anything I say is all for funny games and alleged for entertainment purposes. Mm-hmm. And will only be coincidental in the event any of this thing is confirmed. I like that for a disclaimer. What is justice? Come on. Mm-hmm. Page of Swords information. Oh my Lord. What would you get me out there running your mouth? That's Tamar. She's a Taurus. According to these cards, she's very well could be being sued for defamation of character for saying the wrong thing about the wrong party. No, okay. No, it starts here. Information, Sage of Swords. Put things on social. This is the airwaves or the broadcast waves. So today we can call it social media. Said the wrong thing about the wrong person on social media. Oops. And as some means to success, like maybe through a podcast or a gossip column. Oops. And this is Tamar being the Queen of Pentacles, trying to make money. And here is the script, more than likely, about what is being said. Said the wrong thing. Entertainment. Oh yeah, entertainment purposes. That's a lot of money. Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Here we go. Look at the cards. Look. Oh wow, the cards are literally repeating themselves. We had the fun. Here's the group. You have the Three of Cups, Three of Cups. I guess I'll put those there. This is the money card, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, disappointment. Where is that? That's in there. They're not calling me. I know I have the Five of Cups. Oh, here they are, right in my face. Five of Cups were sitting right underneath of the Ten of Swords. Put that down there. Look at this. She loans. She talks stuff after borrowing some money. I mean, the cards are literally repeating. Recovering. Somebody's trying to recover some money. They've been threatened with jail, or there is a possibility. And look at this. We have the 8 and the 9. 8 and 9 of Pentacles of Swords. Worried about going to jail. Also worried about dealing with this person, dealing with this man and his minions too. Oh my goodness. Okay, one. Yeah, she owes somebody, and I don't know what the heck she thought she was doing. She owes somebody. The cards are repeating themselves. Okay, here's a leader of an organization. Two women. I guess they're staffers. And she was overburdened by them and the announcement that they were going to make, or the announcement that they made. Trying to open a new line of some, I don't know, new pathway, new avenue. Somebody's making a fake offer or offering somebody something that wasn't amount to anything other than a bunch of confusion, a lot of confusion. So she very well could have, oh, I'm sorry. And the Three of Wands here, waiting for the returns, yield on, interest. And it's like she didn't come up. She couldn't come across with her part. She didn't do her part. So she had to pay for it. She was fooling around with the wrong people. Simple as that. I don't know who her friends are or who her girls are, but they have girl gangsters too. And oh, doggone it. Did I drop out my pendulum? Oh no. Did I take my pendulum out and put it down somewhere? Oh shucks. I took my pendulum out. Oh, it's under all this chaos. I want to know if they'll ever go to jail for the attack. I just heard Spirit say no. So will they even be identified? Mm-mm. Well, doggone. I don't know where my pendulum is. Wow. Wow. What can I say? Promise somebody something? Where is he? That's what that Knight of Cups was for? And couldn't come up with it. Yeah. Fake promises. And when it came back to rewards, wasn't there. Wasn't there. Yeah, that's exactly writing a check your body can't cash. That's writing a check can't cash, period. So that's what happened. I don't know what they go. What they into? I don't know. You know, they're from up here. They're from over here. But they're from county. Mm-hmm. Down there in Anne Arundel County. But Anne Arundel County has been in the news quite often too, to my surprise. I didn't know they were carrying it like that down there, but they have been for a while. Mm-hmm. For a long while. So it looked like I said, couldn't read the room. What can I say? How can I wrap this up in a positive light? Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. So, Spirit, what's your take on this? Tarot team, what's your take on this? The energies around this say what? Friends of friends that weren't really friends? Yeah, that's probably exactly what this was. Exactly what I cannot find that. I'm going to have to get up. Can I find my pendulum? And I took it out to have easy access when I needed it. I don't have my pendulum. It's not down in the seat anywhere. Oh well. we'll have to work without it. Now, does anybody have questions? I'll just rely on these. Any questions? I'll do a 3-card pull. Let's take this up to live chat. Okay. Yeah, she wrote a check or made some promises, which is same thing. Same thing. Hi, Nellie. Okay, where's everybody today? Oh, it is hump day. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Anybody has any questions? Yeah, she stepped in it all right. She stepped all the way in it, Charlotte. Oh. Oh, Tony's in a mess too. Tony. You know what? I'm gonna say this. Since Tony didn't put anything out there, it's my ethics not to go deep. But I will say this about that. Just because you feel the need for a man with money, because you've got money, he's got to have some character too. And the way things look now, not every wealthy man has not every wealthy man is taking care of some woman somewhere, none other than his mother or sister, but some girlfriend from years ago who can't seem to get her life right and who always seems to need a lawyer or to get out of or is out on the periphery of anything and everything from murder to God knows what else. Okay. And when you hook up with a man like that, there's nothing for you with that. That stuff is going to fall out on you. All his energy with her is going to fall on you. It's going to sprinkle just like spray. You're going to get sprayed. She's getting sprayed. And she's getting sprayed. So she has to choose whether she's going to just wipe herself off again or just walk away from that situation completely. Because it seems to me like Birdman and Kamara have been together for like 20 some years and they're going to be together for 20 more often. You know what? That is a special relationship that he is going to maintain some kind of way. Kamaya says, what will Diddy's sentence be? Oh, I don't know, but he can go there for a while. Damn, this is why I need my pendulum. Let's ask, because they're going by a matrix. They have guidelines to develop his to call his sentence. Maybe we can pick it up here. Will Diddy's sentence be long or short? Give us the energy around the matrix. No, Diddy's sentence that is going to provide Diddy with the number of months a year. What will Diddy's sentencing be? You know they're trying to link him up with Epstein and Feloniqua. And the justice, I don't know how they're going to do it. Because, I don't know how they're going to do it. Because it's pull him in 1 minute, push him out the next. Okay. So how are they going to, what is Diddy's sentence going to look like? Diddy's sentence, what is it going to look like? We have strength. He's going to need to be strong. Yeah, that's an 8. Oh, he has 6 of wands. That's going to be victory. He has to be strong for his victory. What? And he has a 3 of cups. So that doesn't look too bad. Celebration. I said 3-card spread. Then there's the backstabbing. 10-10. That's going to be 8, 6, and 3. This is a wild guess. Diddy. Mrs. Diddy. I don't know who the hell that is. Or that, Secrets. High Priestess. Somebody gonna do some work for him with money. Change 5. This, I don't know. An 8 withdrawal. 8, 6, and 3. 8, 6, and 3. Eight years dwindled down to 6 years, dwindled down to maybe 3 years. 8, 6, and 3. 8, 6 is 14. 14 and 3 is 17. Goes back to 8 again. Something about 8. Something about 8. The 2 10s I'm disregarding because that just means the end of a situation. Hello, Allison Knows. How are you? I'm good today. I'm good. I'm feeling very well. 8, 6, and 10. That changing the African American Museum. If it does, Gina, we'll change it right back. We'll just change it back when he's gone. If you notice, a lot of black folks are like just standing back waiting, like on standby, or just waiting. Hello, T Standing Eagle. How are you? Thanks for dropping by. 8, 6, and 3. Now the numbers I have: 8, 6, and 3. The rest are extraneous. Yeah, because it looks to me like he's gonna have to. The whole thing with Diddy is this: he has something they want, and it's information, and he still hasn't given it to him. So now it's going to be more like a Ghislaine situation where, well, what do you know about Feloniqua? Oh, I can tell you some things about Feloniqua. Oh, I don't have to say anything about Philoniqua. Your call, but I want to be out of here. And I think that's his bargaining chip, Philoniqua. That's why he was so gung ho about being pardoned. Because, hold on a second. Not only are they birds of a feather, but they were not as close. They're related. They did the same things, but Philoniqua and Epstein, they were on a higher level. They worked with the billionaires, and Diddy was doing his own personal thing. But I also think he was doing his own organized crime thing because simply Cassie and what's Daphne and those other girls, they were not sleeping just with prostitutes. Of course not. They may have been getting practice in the prostitutes to deal with the real thing when they came over. Hello, why don't you drop by? Some of the girls are here. See you there. And in the meantime, you can tell me about your next picture, your next album. Get my drift. Or your next, well, they wouldn't say that on the phone. Wouldn't say that on the phone at all. So I did 8, 6, and 3. 8, 6, and 3. And it all comes back to 8. At 17, could be 17 months, but it comes back to 8. 8 is infinite. No, he's not going to be that long. 8 is also about money, assets, information. And the strength card. Leverage. Hi, Patricia Reese. How are you? You have anything else for me, folks? So, Kamoyo, I think he's going to, they might give him 8 years and get whittled down to months. Because basically they're getting him on prostitution. The Mann Act, which was designed for black men, understand. Yeah. And white women. Back in the 1910, 1920, the Jack Johnson era. That's the history of that law. Every law has a history around it. And I'm telling you, it's not for the benefit of the people. It's for some rich person's attitude. When you got the civil rights law, that's a little different. But no, that was that Mann Act, MANN, that was instituted because Jack Johnson would show off with his white women up in New York. Well, what do you do in New York? When you're in New York, you go to Jersey. When you're in Jersey, you go to New York, and then you go to Connecticut. You just go around. This casino, that casino, this club, that club. Come on down to DC. You know what I mean? Fly over to Vegas, and they got mad, and they created the Mann Act. And the woman one of the women he was with, the last one was his wife. His wife. She was white. His wife. They're trying to lock the man up for taking the man's wife. The man taking his wife up for illegal activity. That's his wife. That was at the time when sex without your husband was considered fornication, and that was against the law, and they would lock your ass up for that. But that was the man's wife. Couldn't even take it down to Poconos. His own wife. He did anyway. That's why they locked him up. Anonymous hasn't been. I don't trust Anonymous anymore. They gotten too. I don't trust him. I don't know. I don't know what their agenda is. And we get too hung up looking for saviors. All right. We really get too hung up for saviors. And they have been quiet too damn long. Too damn long. Unless Anonymous traded their skills for Doge. Hello. Yeah. Now, my trust for them, when Doge cropped up, Anonymous disappeared. So Anonymous disappears and Doge crops up. That's, I'm still reading, Allison. I'm still going through your thing on alchemy. And I'm beginning to think I understand it now, what alchemy is. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he said that part. Well, folks, oh boy. Oh, I've been on here 1 hour and a few seconds now. It's time for me to go. I will, if you have any ideas about where I should start, submitting my writings, just let me know. Let me know. I'm kind of expanding. And as I promised, I'm going to finish the Hermetic. It's not a philosophy. The Hermetic symbolism and stuff behind the tarot. The Hermetics in the tarot. This week. Okay, this weekend sometime. And then I'm going to start another series. All right. Um, Also, put down in the comments section, because I always read your comments. Put down in the comments what you would like to see me look into. I do not do missing children. Not anything that happens hurt with children. No, that's not it. And I do not do true crimes while the investigation is still open. I'm not trying to get my head knocked off. Understand? But I think anything else would be good for me. All right. All right. Hi, Carmen. So just let me know. Put it in the comments what you want to see me look into. The job situation, the economy, what's really going on. Let me know. Okay. On that note, folks, I will see you soon. Much love to you.